We are driving home. We are driving home, mga kabayan. We just leaving Lowe's Garden Center. How's everybody, mga kabayan? Pray that you are doing fine. I think it's gonna rain. As you can see, it's dark clouds, mga kabayan. It's dark clouds. It's about to rain. So I'm going to turn to the left when it turns to green, or somebody's going to do the straight shot. Going to Lowe's will be the priority or right of way. We will see, mga kabayan. It's going to straight forward here, that car, because the car is not doing a signal that's going to turn, so it's going to be straight in here. That's the right of way. Yesterday it was Chevrolet. Maybe I'll move to the right. I have no clue. Fahrenheit, mga kabayan. So if I'm not talking, mga kabayan, I'm just here. Welcome, aking kabayan. And how's everything going, kabayan? So it's still green and we can pass. I just finished from work. I stopped by at Lowe's Garden Center, and then I'm heading home. And I think it's gonna rain. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to rain. Able to see some interesting here. There's a Kia dealership over here. Okay. My car is Toyota Prius. I love Toyota Prius. I'm comfortable with Toyota Prius. Fuel efficient. And what else did you ask for? There's a lot of technologies existing with Toyota Prius. That's awesome. Honda. The Toyota on the left side. I will be going here on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. 8:30. 8:30 is my schedule for the maintenance. Oh, somebody have an accident over there. Somebody hit the back. You can be an aggressive driver, mga kabayan, but make sure that your aggressiveness is controllable. Because me, I'm also an my partner is so heavy with acceleration. That's very true statement. I do, and I did doing that. I just make sure that at least I'm driving. Because instances mga kabayan, oh, there is a lightning over there, if you see it. There was an instances mga kabayan during our trip that driving for long, and then I'm kinda sleepy, a little tired, and I just can't make it into the line. Keep on tit, 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 tit. So whenever you're not in line, Toyota Prius is going to give you a signal. Oops, you are out of line. Get back to the line. Oh, it's not sound. There's no sound. I'm doing intentionally. So if you are trying to go to the left or to the right, there's a tit, 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 tit. So meaning you're off the line, you touches the line, kind of like that, and you need to get back to the middle. That's what the sensor is telling you. And then this vehicle as well can able to do the parallel parking. Because me, I'm so bad in parallel parking mga kabayan. I just don't know how to maneuver. Most especially when I work with Mercedes-Benz in the plant. That as part of my job before 2007, maybe 2018, 19, 20, kind of like that. 2000, yeah, kind of like that time period. No, 19, we are heading about 2018, 18-ish. So at that time mga kabayan, I'm not really good in backing the car. And my coworker helping me because I just can't make it straight in back until now. Until I think when I did my the good thing is that it's not part of the test. It's not part of the driving test to do a backing, but they asked me to stop and going backwards. Drive back, not going forward but backwards, and I have to do that slowly, and because there is some kind of within that line, I need to be in that line. So I just make sure that I'm looking into my mirror, the left, the front mirror, to see at the back, kind of like that. But until now, I'm still not getting it, really, the concept. But when we went to, just recently, when we went to, not this year, I think, yeah, not this year. When we went to, maybe, I don't know. When we went to Washington, D.C., and then I'm so surprised that I hit it one time. It's straight parallel parking, because normally in Washington DC area everything are, you know, either you're going to do a parallel parking or what, because parking is available within the road. Because if not, you're going to have a parking, you're going to walk a long way where you're going. And then it's hard to get a parking in Washington DC either, most especially if it's busy day, Saturday or kind of like that. And I remember it was April, I think. It's a holiday, not holiday, it's a holy day, like Friday, just like Black Saturday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, kind of like that. Holy Monday, kind of like that. So yeah, we drove there, and it's a really good distance from South Carolina to Washington DC, because area, then you need to pass through Virginia before you Washington DC. It's a boundary of Maryland. Washington DC is a small, it's not Washington DC, mga kabayan, it's not a state, because that's where the White House, the president is living, and then the Senate, the Supreme Court, everything are there. Like a lot of museums, Jeffersonian, I never heard of it. Jeffersonian, yeah, Jeffersonian. Those stuff, mga kabayan. There in Washington many times, way back 2011. We've been traveling there, and when we went there, there's a really big difference because it's just kinda post-COVID. You know what I mean? There's a lot of construction going on, improving some museums like that. Later, you can turn when nobody is there in the street. So far, there's a lot of clouds. I see that, you know, in the morning the grass is wet, and thank God it rains for the plants, because the plants is kind of stressed, especially, mga kabayan, if the plants is not watered. It's just really hard, mga kabayan, to do that every day, to water, and then the water gotten expensive to water the plant every day. We're thankful that there is it's raining in the evening, even though it's not so hard, but at least it's going to rain for the plants to grow, to survive. Welcome, mga kabayan. I'm driving going home, and our village is called, and then safe, you can say safe, because when we bought this home, kabayan, we placed our home in market in Southern California, in San Jacinto, California, into the market to sell, and we're going to move out. Within the pandemic and post-pandemic, that we're very grateful, but well, we lost our job in California first off, and then we are making a decision to move out to California, and then we're looking for a job across the states. But our main target really is South Carolina, to make a little bit drivable to North Carolina, where my partner Keith family is in South Carolina. So we're very grateful that we find this home, and yeah, it's a blessing for us. The value of our home is yellow. The value of our home is higher than, because of the inflation, is higher than what we purchased before before pandemic and post pandemic. Yeah, and then at that time the price is kinda okay, and then after that one the price got crazy because of the interest rate falling down. So people are buying houses. So whenever the demand of the house is high, and then the supply, meaning the house, and then so like for example the other house sold this kind like $250,000. So it's going to compare your home with that one that's been sold. So now what's the difference between how many bedrooms, how many bath, what is the square footage, what is the condition of your home, and then the value of your home, if equal to the other one that sold as $250, your value of your home will be $250. But it depends what kind of, do you made an upgrade to your home. Like for example, for us, we have a solar, we just have our solar, so the solar value is going to increase. Like they sold $250, so the price might be able to increase 13,000 more or more. It depends on if there's some kind of competition in the market, like somebody is really interested to buy your home, and then you're going to make higher offer than the asking price. So now the price of your home is going to escalate, going up higher. So that's how the real estate here in South Carolina, or even in United States. In the Philippines, I think similar to like that, because I'm trying to look in Bicol, in the Legazpi area, the price is getting higher too. So yeah, the value of the land is getting higher. That's a good, it depends on where you buy your home, but it's pretty much, the price of the land or the property is getting higher. But of course, right now, as comparable, like for example, if you buy car, it's comparable now. There's some kind of a little increase of value of the car because of the supply is less, the demand is less that they're selling, and that the demand of car is high. So even though it's still buy it. So thank you so much mga kabayan, and thank you so much for being here and watch the video, and you have a wonderful day. God bless.